Yahweh Alam. Shalom, righteous family. Welcome back to True Talk. Something that I seen on my timeline, and I just want to address it real quick. Ain't gonna be on here long. We gotta do it for the culture. We gotta address this for the culture because I keep seeing little things like this. Maybe it's just in my feed. Maybe y'all see it in y'all feed too. It's a man's go viral breaking down his and his wife financial roles in their house. First of all, when it says his and his wife, that's where I clocked out right then. It ain't my business how him and his wife financially roles go in their house. See, why do we care and so invested in how other people uh operate in their home with their wife or husband, especially when it comes to finances. Like, there are some women that don't mind going 50-50 with a man. There are some women that say they'll never go 50-50 with a man. I'm not here to judge either way or other. There are some men that say they want their women to go 50-50 with them. There are some men that say they don't want their woman to go 50-50 at all. They want to pay for everything. It's all about when you get with your partner, what works with you. How me or my woman gonna look at this and how it's gonna help us in any way. Now, don't get me wrong, we can learn from one another, but if we're not making what they're making, if we don't have the understanding, if we're not in their relationship is different from anybody else's relationship. You see what I'm saying? And this the same old, same old, same old. It keep being the same old conversation, and nobody really addressing the root cause is. And I heard some people touch on it, but we keep just skipping over it and putting it on replay. It's like, look, shout it. If you find a man that want to pay all your bills and you don't want to pay nothing, salute. I'm happy for you. Vice versa. If little daddy, you find a woman that go 50-50 with you and y'all good with that and y'all happy and y'all, you know, at peace and coming up and enjoying each other, more power to you. That ain't my business whether somebody go 70-30 with a man or 30, whatever they go, whatever the split. If they split the rent, if the person just paid the right light bill and the other person paid the rent, however y'all do it, that's between that man and that woman. Because at the end of the day, a relationship is a partnership in life. And however y'all work out that partnership is between y'all. So yeah, when it says man go viral for his and his wife financial right there, I'm like, oh, this ain't my business. I don't care what his and his wife do. It ain't for me to agree upon it or disagree. It ain't me to say if he's wrong or if she's wrong or if they wrong. If it work out for them, if they're not breaking the Most High uh, laws, commandments, and instructions, they'll be if they spreading love, if they being obedient, if they're not out fornicating and raping little kids and hurting people and causing ruckus in the community, this is shouldn't even be on our list of issues to check off and to even bother ourselves with all that's going on in the world. Some things we just gotta go ahead and mark off for the culture. I say we love to say we do it for the culture. Do it for reality. Do it for truth. I always say I do it for truth. Some things we just gotta mark off, check out the box, and say, okay, we done with this. There's no need to keep playing this. What man? What 50-50? What would you do? Well, y'all say is this right? What do y'all think? Don't matter what we think, as long as they are cool with it and they happy and they at peace. That's what's up. I'm happy for them. It ain't for them to put on the internet for everybody to know. It ain't for us to know. But since they did put it on the internet and people are talking about it, it must be said, but it must be said in a way where it can bring edifying, where we can grow from it and not just chase our tail and continue to argue and bicker back and forth about who's wrong and who's right. There's nowhere biblically, let's get it straight. Biblically, there's nowhere that says a man is supposed to pay all the bills. Biblically, it was always from the beginning was a partnership. The scripture says the Most High created the woman as the man helpmate. That's somebody assisting, somebody to help you in life with everything. It's no different when you're on a job and you got coworkers. Them are your helpmates. These are people that work with you along in life. But you know, unlike the job, your wife or your husband work with you in everything in life. She's your helpmate. She's supposed to be there to help you. That's the role of the woman to help the man in life. And yes, it's the man's job to protect and provide. He's the authority. He's the head. But it's her job to help him prevent, pro, pro, protect, and provide by submitting and doing her role. And when you do that, you in order. I'm pretty sure how Abraham and Sarah lived wasn't the same time, same way that Isaac and Rebecca lived. Even though that was his son, you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship was different. Uh, Isaac and Rebecca had both Esau and Jacob. Isaac and Jacob, Isaac had Rebecca, his only one wife since forever. He didn't have more than one woman. But his son Esau and Jacob had more than one wife. So everybody marriage is different. At the end of the day, it's about finding that partner that's compatible with you, that's willing to put up with your BS, and you willing to put up with their BS. And also by putting up with each other BS, willing to change y'all BS and become better people and grow together in life and go through this uh, crazy world, money hungry, greedy, world full of pride and greed and the lust of the flesh and everything dark, nice, and a little bit of spice and all that. Go through this, you know, melting pot of this world full of darkness and activity and wars and rumors of war and darkness. Go through this world with somebody that's willing to be there through your ups and downs, through your struggles, and to for y'all to hold one of each other accountable and to put each other because that's what loved ones do. That's what a wife and a husband do. Y'all bring the best out of each other. Y'all help one another grow. So just want to speak on this briefly and hopefully just edify and hopefully we can move on for this as a culture of people. But you know, everybody ain't gonna get the memo. But always, until next time, let Yah be true and every man a lie. Till next time. Shalom.